وقل رب زدني علما.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all to yet another session, Learn Qur'an with Abu Farida. Inshallah, in our today's sitting, we'll continue from where we stopped in our previous class. That is a very important surah, Surah Al-Fatiha, looking at common pronunciation, Tajweed errors, and then corrections to these errors. In our previous class, we took 2 verses. Inshallah, today we will equally take 2 more verses. Aywa. Before we go into pointing out these common errors, permit me to read out the 2 verses to the listening of my viewers. Wherever you are viewing me from, please stay tuned and remain focused. Wallahu yubarik fikum. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Now, أولا Maliki. There is mad. However, there is another riwayah whereby Maliki is allowed. However, that riwayah is Warsh and other riwayahs. But for Hafs, that both you and I are learning, the correct pronunciation is Maliki. However, you find out that some brothers, when reading this verse, they will say Maliki. It is wrong. If you are reading Warsh, read Warsh. If it is Hafs, focus on Hafs. It is wrong for you in Salah. You use 2 riwayat or 3 riwayat in a particular rak'ah. It is permissible, you can use Hafs in 1 rak'ah, then you use Warsh or Qalun, whichever riwayah, in another rak'ah. However, in 1 single particular rak'ah, using 2 riwayat is wrong. So the correct pronunciation in Hafs is what? Maliki. There is mad. Not Maliki. Then Yawmiddin. Yawmiddin. There is shadda on that dalun. Aywa, please take note. However, some reciters do ignore that shadda. You hear them saying Maliki Yawmi Din, Maliki Yawmi Din. Rather, you see them that mimun that is carrying just kisra, they will elongate it and give it Yawmi Din. It is wrong. It is not Yawmi Din, but rather Yawmi Din, Maliki Yawmi Din. Then Din, Mad al-Ardil Sukun. You could draw it 2, 4, or 6. Aywa. Iyaka. Iya. The ya'un is carrying shadda. Aywa. So avoid saying iyaka. Iyaka. It is wrong. There is shadda on that ya'un. So the correct pronunciation is what? Iyaka. Iya. Not iyaka. Iyaka na'budu. Ain, not hamza. Don't say na'budu. And don't equally say na'a. Some will change that hamza to what? That ainun to hamza. Then give it sukun, saying na'budu. And some will equally say na'a. After changing it to hamza, they will give it fatha, thereby saying na'budu. It's wrong. Or rather, some will pronounce it with the ainun, quite okay, but they will give it fatha instead of the sukun. You hear them saying na'a. It is wrong. The ainun is carrying what? Sukun, bas. So the correct pronunciation is what? Iyaka na'budu. Aywa. Wa iyyaka is the same thing. Wa iyyaka shadda on that ya. Please take note. Wa iyyaka nasta'in. عين مد العارض للسكون 2 4 or 6 MashaAllah Tabarakallah. I will take these 2 verses once again lightly, and I expect my viewers to take note of the corrections we've made. May Almighty Allah bless this session. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. My dear brothers and sisters, let's continue to strive towards learning the Qur'an. It is not negotiable. It is compulsory. We must learn the Qur'an. I ask Almighty Allah to make this journey easy for both you and I. May Almighty Allah grant us sincerity. May He bless the little effort we put in the learning or teaching of the glorious Qur'an. Over and above all, may Almighty Allah grant us a befitting end and grant us Jannatul Firdaus as our final abode. أقول ما سمعتم وأستغفر الله العظيم لي لنا ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه من كل ذنب إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.
اللهم ارزقنا فتحا وفهما في القرآن العظيم.